Letters to Lelia, by Francis Rosenfeld. 1,000 years later. Vlor, Consular Mission of Airydew, Terra 2, June 17, 3245. Beloved Lelia, my eyes well up with joy seeing you all grown and ready to set out on your own path. Many centuries passed me by, they brought me challenges and successes, knowledge, wisdom, and occasional silliness, and they opened my eyes to the universe, this strange and wonderfully complex, multi-layered reality I could never have dreamt existed. Of all the precious gifts this unbelievable dream ever gave me, you are the greatest, my child, for I can't even fathom what you are, or how you fit into our limited understanding of existence, half real, half thought, and gifted with the perception of a lot more dimensions than us humans can grasp. I know it couldn't have been easy growing up in a diplomatic mission, different from the other children, having to chart your own path with no precedent. We tried to guide you the best we knew how, but we realize it is not for us to define your path, but for you to help us understand realities that lay beyond our grasp. I traveled the universe in my youth, I traveled far and wide and saw its many wonders, but I didn't realize until fortune brought me to my purpose that people can't make a greater impact on the world than by blessing the realm they call home and bringing to it thoughtfulness, prosperity, and peace. We have now enjoyed over 1,000 years of mutually beneficial alliance with Vlor, during which your non-corporeal kin took our human understanding beyond the realities we can see. We, in return, shared with them our faith, our daring, and our resilience, and taught them the power of free will and the burden of responsibility that comes with making one's own choices. I hope you find your destiny too, my love, and may it be greater than you expected and never cease to fill you with wonder. The sisters had some wisdom to impart about new ventures, as do your proto-progenitor clouds, Purple, your father, and I. So your sister all suggested that each of us share a real-life story with you to use as guideposts on your path. Purple was overcome with emotion about your coming of age. They babbled incomprehensibly for a good number of hours, and then composed a symphonic piece which Sis took upon itself to transcribe for a variety of instruments. There will soon be a concert at the Institute and everyone is looking forward to it. The literary transcription of the piece became one of the stories that follow, again, grace to Sis's dedicated efforts. Everyone at the consulate sends congratulations and best wishes, and the sisters spend a few additional hours in meditation and prayer, asking for blessings on your life's journey. Your father is a bit overwrought by the experience, so he engrossed himself in preparations for your ceremony with diligence and minutiae. Jimmy, Jenna, and their children wanted me to remind you how much they hold you dear. In every respect, they are as close to me as my own family, and they insisted that when you find a little break in your schedule you should come visit them on Lelia and walk the wilderness trails with Azul to enjoy the beauty of nature and the antics of the dragons. We were all consulted in regards to your best selections for bonding covalences, but I left most of the suggesting to your father, whose upbringing on Vlor and personal experience makes him knowledgeable in this respect. He is well aware, as am I, the faith your proto-progenitor clouds and human relatives have placed in your future. You are more than our child, my dear. You and your sister represent the daring beginnings of a whole new race. In light of your dual solid cloud nature, the first circle decided to make an exception, and after your compatible covalences are chosen, the group will be designated as Mobile Plenipotentiary Assembly for purposes of exploration and discovery. The first circle thought that under the circumstances, the presence of Valent ranks 1 and 2 who already ascended to the second circle would forward the objectives of the polymorphic cloud. I hope you realize what a great privilege this is for a new cloud assembly and reward their efforts by using their knowledge and experience wisely. Nobody knows for sure what the future holds. Advancing in skills and wisdom builds up on itself in ways that raise complexity and create infinite variations, the outcomes of which are at times hard to anticipate, but know without fail that good always follows good, and wherever you are, whatever you are doing, you'll always be loved. Happy 1000th, sweetheart, and may your covalent cloud work in perfect harmony. Love, Mom.